Welcome to the Stress Outlet. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, and I'm here in the lovely Fort Lauderdale. We're on our way to see our daughter Caitlin and our little chunky monkey Isabel. And we've been talking about and inspired today because we had quite a series of different events getting here. And we're talking about creating the new you and the new version of you. And some of the things, there's certain things that are very specific to you. You might want to become happier, more positive, less anxious, more patient, whatever it is. You got things, you might want to start your own business. You might want the children's book. You might want to, whatever your desires really are, travel, whatever. And some of this stuff is kind of gen ed. So it's kind of, I was thinking of college, how when first years come in, there's certain things that they kind of are required to take. They don't like the words. We change it usually, kind of make it, I forget what they say, but basically you need to take this, and that, and then the rest you can choose. They're electives. So it's kind of like that when we are working on creating the highest version of ourselves. I'm going to set my hat down for a second because it's windy. It's taking my focus away. All right, so here's the thing. So you got all these specifics, and some of the gen eds are when you're out there practicing in the world, you got to practice in the world. You got to really, really do you with strangers, and strangers are great people to practice with. Why? First of all, they're objective, and second of all, you're never going to see them again, probably. So that's a bonus. So yesterday, we drove down to Boston because my husband got an $80 round trip flight. Here's the thing. I can hear my grandmother saying, you get what you pay for. I could hear it, but I didn't want to say it because he did the work. Anyway, so I did a reframe on that. Why are we driving 4 hours? We had to drive 4 hours back. That's 8 hours of life minutes. But I just let it go. Because here's the thing. my husband has a big job. He's gone a lot and also loves it. They love him. That's all good. But I got to have my favorite person in the world captive in the car to just enjoy him. That was the first bonus. Then we had one delay after the next, because it's this little tiny airline that then we heard was in Chapter 11 bankruptcy, probably why there were no pilots. And so it just went on and on and on. So this is the part where we practice. And once you start getting really good at this new, higher version of yourself, it just rolls out of you. So I would say most people were quiet. Some were really some were very cranky, and then some were, kind of middle zone trying to be positive. So we had a few crankies in front of us saying, "Oh, what are we gonna do? This stupid airline." They were saying some expletives, and I'm so sick of this. And I said, you know what? I wasn't preaching because I don't like people like that. I said, it's all gonna be okay. And there was this young